love Fort Worth Academy. I love it so much higher than I thought. We just love being at a school, and it feels wonderful, 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 100 wonderful for us. I love Fort Worth Academy because the teachers are really nice, and we get to do a lot of fun stuff. We can always talk to our teachers when we need them, or if we're feeling sad, we can just talk to them. And there's really nice people here, and Mr. Broderick is nice too. And I think this is one of the best schools I've ever been to. I love how the teachers are so involved in everything. They always plan fun things for us. Like today we had a tea party, and Miss Bonin gave us lemonade and tea and scones.
Because we were reading from an author called Michael Morpurgo, and that's one of her favorite authors. And I love how all the lessons are fun, and you don't know that you're learning until you realize, oh, I really do know this. I never knew I was actually learning. I think my favorite ever event would be the Veggie Derby. It was really fun because you got to meet everyone in different grades, and fourth grades were the team captain with other kids younger than you, remembering how you were when you were little, and then poking toothpicks and sticks into fruit and vegetables was also hilarious.
We have small class sizes here. You get to interact with your teachers and the students around you so much more. You get to know every single person, every teacher, every student.
Math, because math is full of surprises, and our teacher is awesome. Miss Rice is really awesome.
Art, I like it because the teacher likes pottery and I like pottery, and I like to draw too.
If I had to choose one thing, it's probably how friendly all the teachers are and how willing they are to help if you're stuck. And you can also just go and talk to them and they actually care what you're saying. So it's pretty awesome to have that feeling.
Well, I like it mostly because whenever you have to do a team building work, it's easy to do it when you have a lot of space. So these big rooms are really helpful.
I like it because whenever you get to read, it's big, so you don't have to be scrunched up and close to somebody. And if they read out loud, it's kind of hard to read if somebody is reading out loud. But that's why I like the space.
Well, I like the collaboratories because if you're reading a book, you can sit down instead of just sitting against the wall and reading. You can sit down and read books and use circles with pillows. I really like the collaboratories too because they have giant circles and they have the little circles too. I usually just like to do this and read like this. I usually just like to do this. And sometimes I sit on the bean bags.
These new spaces are quite nice because in the morning I just hang out here with my friends. But academically, sometimes in math class, because my math class is right across the hall, it allows us to have it out here, be it more peaceful and not in a classroom, just a normal type class. And it's very comfortable, unlike just sitting in a chair and a desk. You can come out here, work, read. It's usually pretty quiet, and so it's pretty nice for doing work.
One thing I tell the parents on parent night, and this is my 11th year here, and I tell the parents on parent night, and this is the truth, it's right from the heart. I love what I do, and I love where I do it. I'm pleased to be at Fort Worth Academy, and that's the truth.
The uniqueness of Fort Worth Academy lies in the fact that we allow the child to be a part of the learning and allow them to construct their own learning at every step of the way. They're a part of that process. They're not the receivers of the knowledge, and we are not the givers of the knowledge as the teachers. And that makes me so happy as an educator. That makes me feel fulfilled as an educator.
I have learned so much from my group of students. I have learned so much from my daughter, and I know that she's also taking that in, that she's growing with her teacher, and her teacher is letting her grow and be and express herself. And knowing that I can share that with so many students and not just my child, and see them come down the hallway and letting them share all that with me is amazing. And I love learning from them as much as I know that they're learning from me.
Seeing the kids come up from lower school and seeing how they act when they're in 5th grade, or even if they come in from another school. And I think the first couple years when I was first trying to get my feet on the ground and figure out what I was doing, and seeing the kids go from 5th through 8th grade and the experiences they've had, and by the time that they leave this place, I haven't really ever felt that they weren't prepared for what was coming up next. And regardless of the student, and I always tell the parents this, they're going to get through this and they're going to be prepared when they get into high school, no matter where they go. And I think it's the students that come back when they're in high school or when they're in college and come visit us, and to see how far that they've come and how excited they are still to get our Chris Rodriguez came in today just to tell me what were the top 8 schools that gave him offer letters. And he was super excited. We're giving high fives. I'm congratulating him. I still saw that 6th grade kid in his eyes looking for that, looking for Mr. H's approval. And so that's kind of my aha moment, that keeping that interaction with the kids even after they've left this place.
The best education.
The best education.
The best education.
The best education.
The best education begins at